Hey everyone, today we're hiking Yosemite's super popular Mist Trail. Come along and enjoy the walk with us. All right, let's get moving. Remind me, where are we right now?
We're above Nevada Fall now, making our way toward the brink. We're getting pretty close.
Got it. The wind's a little stronger up here, but it actually feels nice. The light is softer too, and this whole stretch feels really peaceful.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bridge here. You can see the water flowing underneath it.
Yeah, this is the water that becomes Nevada Fall farther down.
From below, it looked like this huge waterfall. Up here, it almost looks like a smaller river.
It really does. And the water here is beautiful. It's so clear.
Right. When you're this close, you really notice how clear the water is, and even the color of the rock stands out more.
It's amazing how Nevada Fall can look so different from up here.
The brink is up ahead, right?
Yeah, pretty close now. If we keep going a little farther, we should start seeing where the water drops off.
These rocks feel a little slick around here. It doesn't really look wet, but every now and then my foot slips just a little.
I think there's a thin layer of sand on the rock. Even when it looks dry, it can still be surprisingly slick depending on what shoes you're wearing.
Got it. This is the kind of place where it's easy to look up and get distracted by the view, so I should probably be extra careful with my footing.
Yeah, we're getting close to the brink, so it's easy to get a little too excited, but this is where we should stay calm and watch our step.
So this is the brink. The way the water gathers and then suddenly drops is incredible.
Yeah, up close, you can really see how fast it's moving. It looks even more powerful from here.
And the roar is incredible too. Standing here, you really feel that this is where Nevada Fall begins.
It's kind of amazing to see the water right before it drops.
That huge rock really stands out from here. What's it called again?
That's Liberty Cap. From up here, it looks a little different again.
Yeah, you're right. The outline looks a lot clearer from here, and it really stands out.
That rounded shape is so distinctive. From here, you can really tell how huge it is.
It's funny how the same rock can feel so different just from changing your angle.
Getting to a place like this really reminds you that a trip isn't just about the destination. The drive matters too.
For sure. Even on a longer drive, it feels completely different when you're in a well-maintained car you can trust. It's a lot easier to relax and enjoy the place once you get here.
Quick plug. EcoDrive buys and sells cars, handles trade-ins and repairs, and offers rentals too. If you're interested, check the link in the video description.
When you don't have to worry about the drive, it's a lot easier to enjoy views like this.
Since we made it all the way up here, I kind of want to see the brink from the other side too.
I think that's a good call. Even a small change in where you're standing can really change the way the water drops and how the cliff looks.
It's interesting how the same Nevada Fall can feel different every time your angle changes.
Yeah, I bet it'll look different again from what we saw down below and even from what we just saw near the bridge.
Right. Once we get to the other side, I think we'll get a better look, not just at the brink itself, but at how the whole landscape opens up around it.
I'm looking forward to that. We came all the way up here, so I really want to take it in from a few different angles. Wow, this spot is incredible. You're not just seeing the brink. You can really see how suddenly everything falls away from here.
Exactly. The view opens up so much from here that the scale of Nevada Fall suddenly feels more real.
That's what I like about this angle. You get the moment the water drops with the valley spreading out below it, all in one view.
And the cliff itself is amazing. It's way more intense in person than it ever looks in photos.
By the way, how tall is Nevada Fall again?
It's about 594 feet. That sounds huge already, but from this close, it feels even taller.
That makes sense. And because you can see so far out from here, it makes the whole landscape feel bigger too, not just the waterfall.
Yeah. This feels like one of those places where you really take in both Nevada Fall itself and the scale of Yosemite at the same time.
Walking around up here like this, people always say walking is good for you, but I do wonder how much of a difference it really makes.
I think it makes a pretty big difference. Even if it's not intense exercise, just having a regular habit of walking can really change how your body feels.
Especially if you spend most of your day sitting. Sometimes, after a longer walk, it feels like your body is finally waking up again.
That's exactly it. I've been sitting so much lately that on a day like this, it honestly feels like my whole body is waking back up.
But if health is the goal, I think it's less about doing one long walk once in a while and more about the smaller things you do regularly, like short walks or taking the stairs.
That's really what it comes down to. One big effort every now and then doesn't do as much as something you can actually stick with.
Ouch, that hits a little close to home. I always go all out once and then act like I've done enough.
But mood matters too. It's a lot easier to stick with something when it feels natural instead of forced.
And on that note, it's kind of amazing how being out in nature makes your mind feel lighter. I always wonder why that is.
I think when your view opens up, some of the clutter in your head starts to clear out too. It feels like you can step back from all the little things for a minute.
And when you're staring at screens all the time, it feels like your mind gets tired first. Out here, it's like the rest of you finally catches up.
That's true. Right now, it doesn't even feel like I'm trying to get anything done. I'm just walking and looking around, and somehow that feels like enough.
I think so. If it's good for your health and it leaves you feeling lighter too, then time like this really does matter.
We finally made it to the brink today. Seeing the water that close right before it drops is something I'm really going to remember.
Me too. What really got me was how much the view changed just from shifting our angle a little.
Right. Once you make it this far, you're not just looking at the waterfall anymore. You start noticing the flow itself and how big a whole landscape around it is.
And even after all that, it still feels like there's more to take in up here.
Thanks for watching. Next time, we'll keep exploring above Nevada Fall and take in more of the scenery up here. See you in the next one.